to another episode of Petty Talk Podcast. I'm here with Jay, Kilo. How y'all doing? We're back again. Try to get some issues out today about what's going on in softball, life, business, just everyday stuff. So how y'all doing?
I'm good.
Good, man.
Jay, you started a new job, didn't you?
Yeah, local. Fucking whooping my ass. Just manual labor, man. Construction equipment, delivering, picking up, just everything, man. Chaining.
You can walk around.
Oh, dude.
Wow.
Nah, I'm walking around hunched over, holding my hip. It's rough, man. But I get to spend more time at home.
Yeah,
so that was the plus. Wife is excited. April. It's been many years since I've been home on a consistent basis, so she's enjoying it. For the first time in years, I've actually been able to have dinner with my family.
That's great.
So, yeah. Good with the bad,
Yeah, be like that sometimes.
What about you? You keep your job or you get?
I kept the job.
They killing his ass right now. They killing him. He on that.
They kicking me, boy.
He on that 3 to
dead man
11.
shift.
Oh,
I'm on the dead man shift, man.
Yeah.
It's an adjustment. Like I said, the older you get, the more you got to make sacrifices for your family. So I'm in that sacrifice part of work-life balance type thing. So just got to find that balance of. I'm a couple of weeks in, so find a balance where I can actually see my family and spend time and.
Now, is that something you're gonna be stuck on, or
as of right now, yeah. We like I said, just get that situated first, and then we go from there. And then that's the way life right now. But
Did you have some issues because of the podcast?
You did, yeah.
And that eat a booty gang thing.
What happened? It wasn't that they saw an episode of the podcast. It's that you posted that on Facebook.
Yeah, it got misconstrued.
Damn.
I'm not eating ass. I
don't eat no ass.
Nah, we ain't doing that. Nope.
No, that's why I said that in the chat last night. Like, ain't that some shit? But that one talking about that dude eating booty and all that stuff. But yeah, the eat a booty gang, the eat a booty gang clip had me. They pulled me in the principal off of that one.
HR snatch your shit up, huh?
Well, I tell you, boy. I say, dang, this how it is in the corporate world. Dang. But like all is well. Like I said before, for y'all out there that sacrifice your job and stuff for softball, don't do it.
Yeah.
Do what you need to do to keep being a good man, a good husband and boyfriend or whatever it is you are. Yeah. But just do what you need to do to.
This is a hobby.
Yes.
And it's not going anywhere.
At all.
I promise you.
Well, I'm learning that.
You could take years off and come back like you never left anything.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I've been trying to tell people that and explain that to people. I used to say it to people all the time, like softball ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
That's why especially with our teams, we get heavily involved on the personal side too, because, it's okay.
Right.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't get that. And I don't understand why, some people will they super, super prioritize the softball aspect when, like I said, it's going to be there. That NIT, BSC event is going to be there once a month.
What?
You know what I mean? So it's going to be a good time and not, dealing with or hurting your home or affecting your family or affecting your pockets, man. Like it don't make no sense, so because you got to spend money to go there 9 out of 10 times and then you're losing money too. Nah, I'm cool on that.
Yeah, with the Ville, I was always impressed by that. You made it a point at the beginning of every month, hit the group chat. Hey, everybody be a grown up, check your work schedule, check your kids' sports schedules. Let me know what you can, what you can't make. Family comes first. It was nice to see them. People still don't listen. They still hit you, 2 days before. Oh, my son's got this tournament or I got to work.
And that gets misconstrued too, because then if you get mad and you're like, hey, why didn't you tell me that? Oh, you got a problem with me doing my family stuff. It's no, I told you at the beginning of the month, or I told you when the schedule came out, or before I booked this house, or before I booked this flight, or this transportation for you. And now you telling me 2 days. And it's not only that, you're doing that to your team.
All right.
You hurt your team because when we're building these teams, we're building it so we have people that we don't have to deal with their egos because they're sitting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now, I may have some guys that are there regular that may not be as talented, But I told them to stay home, and now they can't come. And now, we're instead of being at least 8 or 9 strong, now we're down 7 strong, And
let me jump on that.
Yeah.
I got a lot on my chest, but let me. I just came from a world, so I got a lot of shit to say at the end of the season. But
and new perspective, you was just coaching.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What, like, to that last part that you said, y'all players, y'all confuse us, right? And I'm coming from a coaching perspective, and I'm coming from a teaming perspective. Some of y'all act like females, right? To the point of y'all want to be told the truth, and then when y'all get told the truth, it's still an issue.
Yep. They're delusional. That's the word of the month. Delusional.
I meet with guys, right, and I say this straight up like this. I say, hey, if you come over here, this is gonna be your role, specific role. I even go as far as to saying this. I say, look, I know you used to start over here. I know you got these followers. I know you got all of this or whatever. But it's different when you actually sitting and your homeboys come and watch you and be like, damn, bro, you could have been starting with us. Like, that's the realest shit I could tell you, right? And I'm being like, nah, I can handle it. And then when it comes, you have an issue. But then, like, you got a coach like Justin, like he just said, what he said a little earlier. I told guys to stay home. These are guys, he does this, guys on our team. If he know he has like his core, me, Jay, Devin, all of those, but he could get in like a Yates or a guy he could fly in a little bit to make the team better.
Yeah, we're gonna play open.
He would tell one of his guys on his team, like, hey, to avoid, anything, I think you should sit this one. You should sit this one out. He's not cutting you, nothing like that. And guys still got an issue.
Yeah.
But then you show up, and then the other side, you show up, you on the bench, you bitching to your girl. Oh, man, I could have stayed home for this. I could have, it's never.
I'm very transparent.
Right.
I have always been that. And we dealt with that at Worlds. At Worlds and he's our boy, and he plays for you, Cam. Cam didn't know he could come at first. By the time he came, we had our lineup set.
But it wasn't him bitching.
No, it was the people around him bitching for him.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, he could have did this. But listen, I had already...
Right.
That's the thing. When you're the head of the snake, you got to take the success, but you also have to take the failure.
Yes.
And I take it all. So, like, I knew, hey, but I just like you said, I let him know. I said, hey, I can't guarantee. And I said, hey, if you get in the lineup and you make it hard for me to leave, you leave. But at the same time, we didn't have anybody that really sucked that weekend. Like, you know what I'm saying? That sucked to the point where in a position that he could impact the game.
There was one, but there was a defensive problem.
Yeah.
Like, we could not solve the defensive problem.
Yeah.
And guys don't look at that kind of aspect as well. Like I said, I'm glad this is the right fucking topic. Because we're going to get, it's almost the end of the season.
So who was bitching?
Huh? No, no, I'm just talking about these are things you see on the sideline. Like I said, me sitting down with this injury, it does open my eyes to a lot of shit. Open my eyes to shit about life and about how players actually, because like when you're in the mix of it being a leader, you just focus on the performance part of it. But on the side, you trying to be the captain and you trying to be like motivational, like, all right, guys, get up, da. So you see a lot of shit, and you see a lot of shit on the other side as well.
Yeah.
So it's like, dude, like, what do you want? Like, what do you want to do? Because it's like you never will please everybody. You remember you used to always say this when we ride around. You say, all right, for your veterans, how much of a rope do you give them, right? Until the guys on the side say that could be me. Right? And that's a fine balance, right? We all go through it. Some of y'all call it buddy ball. Some of y'all call it favoritism. You can say what the fuck you want.
Yeah, that don't fit in the buddy ball category.
But if you on a competitive team and you got a certain guy that you know could get out of it, y'all got to allow y'all teammates to fuck up. When you just on the side like, see, if it's consistent now, because everybody has rough patches. Every player goes through it. Go through rough patches. You might have a tournament like you're in 6-6, 6-5, but it might be that one tournament you fucking around and hit that 8, and then it's off of that. But if you're a teammate that hating on your own teammate, you're not a real fucking teammate.
And you also have to look to, like, when you're given those leashes and we're talking about...
You earned that.
You're talking about, well, they earned it, but it's also what kind of at-bats are we having here?
Right.
Yeah, and you got to understand that, like, when you have people that are real coaches, we're really looking at it. Like, okay, this guy is 0 for 3, but he hit. That guy made a really good play. That ball was hit really hard. Right. He's swinging at good pitches. And then there you have your people that are 0 for 3 and they swung at 3 balls or they fouled out. Those are different situations where your leash is going to get smaller because, hey, you don't got it today.
That's it.
And I know you're good and I know what you've done and I know all your accomplishments, but today you're not going to be honest with yourself. I'm going to be honest for you. And you don't have it today.
Right.
And that's the hardest thing in today's softball. It's that, and also, it's not only the players. And I saw this on BSC, and since we're talking about BSC, I'm going to address it. I think the biggest issue that a lot of very, very good teams, the thing that they won't get over the hump, it's not talent. You want to know what it is? They have too many people trying to coach them.
Oh, yeah.
There needs to be if you look at these successful teams, what's that saying on drumline? One band, one sound.
Yeah.
Right. So you got to have a head of the snake. And in the BSC, you get this a lot because not only do you have your coaches, you got the 50 people on the sideline telling you in their ear before they go bat, hey, get off of here, go do this. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And it takes a coach to be like, hey, that's why I end up getting with that when I got into the fight with the dude from that got the players and left.
Oh, yeah.
And it wasn't that. What was this? I can't even remember.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But that's why. And it wasn't that he was wrong for what he's doing, but we have a structure.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up. It's coming from me because when you have too many people in people's heads, then they're not going to do nothing. They're going to go back to what they know.
Right.
Sometimes we are literally trying to coach these people up. And sometimes, believe it or not, we know more than you fucking think.
Right.
Just like Ant said, he was here. He'd been playing 16 years. I'm 43 years old, bro. I've been playing since I was 20. Right. So I got 23 years of experience. If I was to show you all the rings I have and all the shit, you'd be like, holy shit. But I don't do that because it don't mean shit to me.
Right.
But I have experience. So if I'm telling you something, I want them to listen to me because it's something that I saw. It's no personal attack on you. But when you have 15 different coaches saying, hey, do this, get off the line, go, shut the fuck up.
And that's one of our shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm pointing
You're
ourselves.
Fucking terrible at it.
Oh, I know I am. I know I am. But
he's guilty of that.
Yeah,
for sure.
I am. That's what I said. I'm not afraid to put myself on blast or our organization on blast. That is one of the things that we got to work on coming into 2026. Is you hit it on the head. And I even brought it up in our team huddle. Is like it got to come. Even the player said it. It just got to come from. We got to have a order of where the stuff is coming from because. If you're the coach, you're saying one thing, be aggressive in the box, but then you got the teammate saying, hey, can we save some home runs? We need to save these home runs for 4 innings. And then it's like a push and pull. And I saw, like I said, I saw all this stuff for myself. What is the reason why, if I was playing and I hurt, I might have fought you on it like, nah, I'm doing it for the, but being on the side, I could actually like say like, it caused us.
It makes sense.
When you say it hit the nail on the head, like, it's like, that's one of our things, because we got a new group. We got young guys. So young guys can be very impressionable. So it's like, if Cole saying something, then the other, and on a BSC, like he said, it got 10, if you got a team of 30, at least 10 of them.
coaches.
And we all on the side. We right here. It ain't like we in the bleachers. It's like on the side, you got the sponsors that's there. You got, some teams got the sponsors right there. You got the guy that giving you a little couple $100 right there. Like, I'm just being real. So like everybody's right there. Like you're in the batters box right here and there's a line of people right there. So by the time you walk in trying to get your mind right, you might have 3 different messages at the same time. So that's why I try to tell guys, like, at the end of the day, you still, the work that you put in, you in that box, you in that batter's box by yourself at the end of the day. But some people I know trying to be team and listen to 5 different things. So I understand that. And I'm glad you pointed that out because that's one of the things. I know me personally, sometimes my biggest thing that I fuck up on, and this is as a slow motherfucker that I am, when I see fast people running, I always try to push them. And that is my biggest downfall. Like if I see a ball like in the gap or close, I like, go, send him. But then you got the coach. You cussed me out for that one time. I think in Viera, he's like, Kilo, sit, man, move. Like, what are you doing? Like,
Because it was Shooter was running.
Right. Right. So it's like,
I think it's like wishful thinking that you could be that fast.
so it's like in my mind, I'm like, if I was that fast,
I'm taking it.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, I know you got it. So I'm like, no, go. And
it'd be no outs.
it'd be no,
and that's
I'm
the
right.
thing, like, and that's
I'm
like
trying to
you gotta risk, you know what I mean? And like, yeah, he could end up getting stuck at third, but
Yeah.
I'd rather risk having that thing than
Yeah.
you know him getting thrown out. And like people don't. It's hard. I'm glad you got to experience it. It's just like anything. Like it's like even I tell people about the military. You have a different respect for it when it's in it.
Yeah.
You know, that outside looking in thing is real. And once you really get into it and that's your sole thing is just coaching or just doing one thing, you look at it differently. You have a different perspective for it. And I actually like when I'm able to do it and do it properly, I enjoy it. Like I enjoy watching it. I seeing the teams get better, seeing development. And that's another thing with the girls. And that's why I hate with all the coaches with the girls game. I hate that because females are emotional creatures as is.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then they're 0 for 1 or 0 for 2 and you got 6 different people telling you, you know what I mean? And like, I don't like it. I don't like it. And also for BSC, I love you guys. You guys show a lot of support, but also as a sponsor, if you're just throwing money in to help your team, leave it at that.
Yeah.
Because you give money or you buy a house or you help someone get there, that does not automatically make you a coach.
And they don't make you write the lineup.
Yeah, that doesn't give you the right to, you know, interfere on what those coaches do.
So,
there needs to be like a chain of command and a respecting, like don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Everybody respects what you do.
Right.
They understand what you do. And it's greatly, greatly appreciated. But let the coaches coach. And regardless of whether you winning or losing, you know what I mean? Let them do their thing.
Right. So if you as a grown up came out of pocket to give money to this team, that means you believed in the product before
100%.
your opinion got involved. So
right.
keep your opinion out of it.
Right.
Just
because they were winning or doing something right before you.
Right.
So leave it alone.
Right.
If it's not broke, don't try to fix it.
So now the coaching aspect, like I get a lot of people like with the hitting tips and stuff like the game or whatever. That's why I really enjoy playing with you because it's always you and I 1 and 2. You are a buffer, so I don't get the creeping up into the on deck circle.
Back up because I got my own routine.
He's got a hit,
right?
Like let him be.
I got my own.
But
routine.
the bottom of the order, I get to talk to directly,
right?
And you see it all the time. Somebody makes an out and makes 2 outs. There's 5, 6, 7 people. Hey, get your hands through. You're out on your front foot.
I hate this,
bro. Listen.
Because even in game, that's not when you make the adjustment. You do it later.
Yes. Like, a real person, no. Like, you work on that shit after the tournament. Like, okay, my hands a little slow. Like, every player, and y'all know this, every player has that 1 or 2 people, it might be a coach or a player that, hey, my hands are slow.
Right.
My hand, like what I'm doing. Like, everybody has an account. If you're a good player to a great player, everybody has that, because a person that keep you accountable. And even if they ain't there, they in their phone like, hey,
if you don't
your
have
hands
one,
up, like,
if you don't have one of those guys in your pocket or in your corner like that, get one.
Right.
On your team, whether it be a coach, another player you respect, a vet, whatever, somebody else that can keep an eye on you. Like, because you're not always going to feel everything that you're doing
right.
wrong. There's a lot of times where because of my back issues and my bad shoulder, I handcuff myself a lot. Most of the time, Kilo see it right off the bat. Hey, you got to get extended, blah, blah. Then there's other times where I'm proactive about it. I'm like, let me get extended early. And I'll be way out in front, showing ass, like 2-strike curveball kind of shit. And Justin will catch it from third. He's, hey, man, you all the way out here. Go back to normal. So there's always 1 or 2 guys that I could go to. And then on the flip side, I usually have, 6, 7, or 8 guys that'll come ask me. But that's the thing. I let them come ask me.
Right.
I don't sit there yelling shit out. Oh, you doing this wrong. Try this. You're not helping anything. All you're going to do is make it get worse.
And I'll never mess with a batter. The only thing I'll tell them to adjust is maybe your feet, right? Because if you have that pitcher that's bringing everything in short or something like that.
Makes sense.
But you don't ever go try to mess with someone's mechanics in the middle of the game. You say, even if you say, hey, and they ask you a question, say, yeah, but we're going to work on that later. Just get back to what you do right now, right? Because like we were saying, softball is, whether people want to admit it or not, it's 90% mental.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So once you get in your head, we lose people for the whole. You can lose a player for the whole weekend from one at bat.
From one swing,
one at bat, and you can lose them the whole tournament. And people don't understand that.
It's a lot. It's a lot of guys, women. It's across the board. They have one or sometimes two bad at bats in a row. They're never coming out of it.
It's over.
And that's the difference that I see as far as when you call somebody a vet or a good hitter. I don't care about what you could do when you're on. How do you handle being off? Because you still only got two choices. Figure it the fuck out and find a way to produce something. Like me in Ohio. How did I produce? I started walking like a son of a bitch. That was the best swing I had going. And then there's guys that will just grind it out, continue to do the same shit, flying out over and over, or get selfish like some people do sometimes,
and hit home runs.
And just hit solos.
I consider that like basketball terminology, right? For the hoopers out there, you hit a little free throw just to see it in.
Yeah, but you only get so many home runs.
No, I'm saying you hit that one. Yeah. No, sometimes that one. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I can't speak for everybody. I'm just talking about me personally. If I'm going through that, remember that one time in Valhalla, I was 0-2, and you wasn't playing on the same team. I was 0-2. It was decent swings, and you said after I hit it out, it was a one run on. I hit it out, boom. He said, "See, I knew he was going to do that because you know what that mean? He trying to find himself.
Yeah, just trying to find a barrel.
It's not that I'm trying to hit a home run. Is the stuff that you work on in BP. If you don't say feeling that first two at bats, you just let the hands loose, and then that's how you really know, okay, why I'm at. So if I hit it hard, if I square it up, that's my only thing.
But even in that situation, it goes back to that accountability thing we're talking about. You see right now as a batter, as a player, you feel you don't have it right now. So that's you trying to find it. So if instead of sometimes wasting that, which could come back and hurt your team, check yourself and say, hey, someone get me a swing. But right, but people won't do that.
Not that early.
Yeah, not that early. First game. This is a first game swing.
But if you're but from a team point of view, you lose that first game. You know what that does to your day.
It just needs to not be a home run to find yourself.
Right.
Mine is middle.
As a coach, to me, my biggest games is game one and sit back, because if you lose game one, you got a long day. Right? So my leases are all short game one because we can't afford to do that, because I already know at that point, especially when you're playing in a world tournament or a national tournament, you don't have 3-game guarantees.
Right.
So you can't miss. Right. And you can't take a loss until in those tournaments round 3 or 4 and be able to bounce back 9 out of 10 times. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, even in building this team that I am now, I'm looking for guys. Like I went and got 2 of the guys that I got are playing E right now, but I see a lot of talent in them,
right?
And they give me 100%, and I'm building off of versatility. Hey, I got these guys can play. These guys can play in and out, and they're going to run you to death. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm looking for. Pick them up,
put them down.
That's what I'm looking for, and how I build a team now from how I was building a team 3 years ago, where. Our Ville team, it was built on defense. I said, I want to put basically the best defensive team I get out there, because if we get 10 runs on you, you dead. And that was it.
I try to explain to people that they're like, our offense was by accident.
Yeah.
Like we
not that first tournament though. Our first tournament we had the football team.
Yeah, our average weight was 230.
I still get people still talking about it. Like, hey man, the first time y'all walked up in the park, y'all look like linebackers out there, man. Like Jesus, that was scary.
But every time Justin bring me somebody else, say, hey, I'm gonna go with this guy. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna go with this guy, and I started looking. I was like, "Oh, we building defense." He goes straight defense, fuck offense. I'm like, and you know me, that hurt my soul. I was like, I don't know about that. And sure enough, the first one didn't count. We beating the dog shit out of everybody. And then we go to our first real tournament. We were in the 4th inning, and we up 9-0. I'm like,
defense.
How the fuck?
Defense.
Like how? Indeed, bro. You get home runs.
Defense.
Like how's that happening? So win the game is 11-2. I was like, I don't think I've ever won a game with just 11 runs. And
not in a regular tournament.
Happening.
Maybe
it kept happening all day.
And my theory was if we get hot one inning and we get a team in that red zone from getting a run rule, we get between 10 runs or more, it's over. They're in the red zone. That's it. That's all we needed because I knew Jose was going to throw enough strikes, wasn't going to walk enough people. The middle, if they hit it on the ground, you're dead. And you had to hit true singles. You had to give gaps. You know what I mean? And that was it. And it worked. It worked.
It did.
You know, and if you look, even the games that we lost, that we only lost 8 times all year, but the games that we lost, the team scored 15, 16, 18, 20 runs. And we weren't doing that.
Right.
So, you know, that's how that team was built. But at the C and above level, you got to have hitters. You know, defense, it's a different game. Plus, when you're building a team like that, I was building for Viera. Because in Viera, defense wins, right? So,
especially in world.
And that's another reason why. And I didn't want to make it sound like, it's always, you know, this Florida teams because they just stack talent and the directors let them get away with it. Viera's a different game. And the Florida teams built their teams because they're used to playing that. And if you're not used to playing with some of those that wind on some of those fields and how those fields play, you run it and you get a half decent team, you run into a buzzsaw.
Now there's so many people that with the conference guys, they watch them play on 300 fields, like, they got no back control, and keep in mind they building their team for the stadium.
Right.
The rest of us Florida teams build our teams to play in Viera at Worlds.
Right.
So teams come down from or over from everywhere, and they just can't hit. And they can't figure it out. You see this the bracket. And look at the box scores. Games be 7-2.
That's
and hey, when it gets down to late Saturday, Sunday, you got 5-2. You got baseball score games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All defense.
And that's how it, you know, that's the makings of a really good team. But even now, like it's hard to get that dynamic just because people are hard headed. People won't check egos. People don't put in the work.
And that's why shout out to my sponsor group, man. That's one thing I'm glad we ain't got that problem of we got our sponsor group. They don't try to get involved in certain things. We got to establish now where I ain't got to do everything by myself. So I think we stepping in the right direction. But that was like someone, like you said though, some of them sponsors, because they pay some money,
But if you don't listen to anything that I tell you, I will tell you this. Since you are coaching and take more of that role, there's value in being the person to fall on the sword. Because you can't. I prefer it than passing judgment.
Right.
You're going to get all the glory, but you're also going to get all the blame. You know what I mean? But you also can control the narrative that way.
Yeah.
And when you control the narrative, you know the product you're putting out, and you know if you stick to your vision, it's going to be successful.
Yes.
So that's the only thing I can say is don't let too many people try to come in, and the more you win. The more, bro, like you should see, like even people coming to be reps and stuff. Like there was people that came up to me the last weekend in BSC was like, hey, I want to do what you. Whoa. I mean, I came to you when we were starting this, and you're like, oh yeah, just whatever. Now, it's easy to be a part of it now. It's easy, it's visible, it's everywhere. It makes sense now. But when it didn't make sense, you weren't fucking with it. So you got to stay over there.
And tell the people how you had this set up then.
I did. I had a nice little setup, man.
Hey,
like
I'm walking with somebody. I can't remember who I'm walking with. And everybody, you know the layout. This is a table. Everybody just got this stuff flat. You know, just there. You walk by, you see it, and like we've been doing it. So you go around the corner. I think how much? You had like 3 tables?
No, I had way more. I had 3 full tents. Oh no, I had 4 tents. I had a red one, a gray one, a red one, and then a white one.
He had a like flea. You ever been to Miami back in the early 2000s, like flea market Miami style? Like he had the hat set up, bracket up, boom.
Like lids, like at the lid. Oh yeah, when I was gonna,
So I was like, he about to knock their head off over there. And then I said it just like that. When he saw me, he like, woo, Kilo. This Friday night. He like, Kilo. Woo. I said, you ain't got to tell me. I already know how the way you had to set up. I ain't even. And then Saturday we had the TV. We had the games on. High State, Texas. That's why I'm wearing a High State hat because we went and handled that business. We went and y'all had a good win though. Carson Beck, they said he went down there and fell in love with them Hispanic woman. They said, hey, listen, they said that boy speaking broken Spanish and everything. That's a good. He out there throwing touchdowns. I'm just glad we won that first week.
Yeah, that was a big win too because Notre Dame had a good bit coming back.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a young quarterback, but I mean, that was a good win for them. It was a good win for Ohio State. Our offense sputtered a little bit, but Texas is going to be a top 5 defense too.
Yeah.
You know, our defense is ready right now. And, I mean, we're just going to get through until we get to this Penn State game.
Do you have a college team?
I can't explain to you how nice it is to not give a fuck about college football.
I mean, I don't really, but I'm
from New York. Who am I root for? Syracuse?
I was about to say,
hey, they're playing today.
Hey, and that shit is 5.5 hours away. There's 9 other schools before I get to that one.
Oh man, that's true.
It's just not. It's you know what I mean. Oh. It's basketball.
Where's my camera? Right here. I'm looking dead in the camera. You raggedy motherfuckers. I'm talking to you fellas. Y'all nasty.
Oh.
And this is the reason why I'm gonna say. This is the reason why I'm saying y'all nasty. I'm not dapping nobody up no more at the park. Okay, I'm not doing no. It's all fist bumps from now on because there's no way. I went to a tournament and I went to the restroom about a couple times, 3-4 times, wash hands or whatever. Every single person that was in there, no homo, but you know, you walking past or whatever, y'all use the bathroom and walk straight the fuck out without washing your hands. Like, that's some nasty shit. Like, I am no longer, if you see me at the park, I'm not doing no more open hand. I'm pounding everything. And I might have my batting gloves on like Teddy Bridgewater out there walking around the park, because that's some nasty, it's COVID and stuff still going on. Yeah. Like, y'all are some, wash your hands, man. Like, y'all some nasty motherfuckers, man. God.
So when I do the wrist tape, like quarter way up on both, right?
Uh-huh.
So if there's no like actual paper towels in the bathroom, just like hand dry, I wash my hands and I walk out.
Mm-hmm.
I have my Gatorade towels around my bag at all times, right? And then sometimes bathrooms are nasty and shit. I don't want to touch nothing.
Right.
I use the bathroom. I come out. I got a bottle of hand sanitizer this big.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody called me on it once. Like as I'm walking out of the bathroom, like, "Hey, you ain't gonna wash your hands?" I said, hold right there. Walked on my bag, Costco size shit. Nah, you ain't getting me.
Right.
Nope.
Like, bro, I'm like, one dude took a shit.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm not even making this up. I'm not even making this up.
Who taking shits at the park?
But it's diabolical. Hey, that thing hit you now.
If you do, though, at least have some like dude wipes or something so you can clean it.
I stand with the wipes on me like a pistol. You hear me? My wipes stay on me.
Now, why is it normalized to shake hands with the other team? I never understood that, and I can't fucking stand it.
Well, I came in to solve. Well, you do it in college sports too. You dap the other team up. You don't do the first, in the doubleheader, you don't do the first game, but the second game you do it. In college and stuff like that.
This is a fucking hobby.
I understand, but it shows sportsmanship, I guess.
I understand. If the conference want to do it, that's fine.
They do it? Do they do it?
I don't know.
Do they do it?
They do it? That's
yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Yeah,
okay.
They do.
Yeah.
But if they want to do it, that's fine.
You talking about us?
Why are we playing fucking league ball and I got to shake your ass?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
league ball.
That's true.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Why can't it be, hey, good game, fellas, and walk the fuck off?
And that's all. The one thing about COVID, that's what we was doing. Like, hey, all right.
Yeah,
I'll let you.
I was trying to normalize that.
Yo, see you later. I ain't coming out there. Yeah.
I mean, COVID was done for a year, and you and I were both still saying, hey, COVID.
I ain't got time. Nope, I ain't got time for it. I got hit hard, boy. I said no.
But why can't we normalize that? And not only that, how many fights break out because of the handshake line?
You know, I kind of like it though, because it check your temperature too, because you got them little people that think they tough. So when you going through that line, you look them dead in the eye. Oh, yeah. And then you want to see what they're really about too. I ain't gonna lie.
And they're like, oh, yeah, whoa.
Yeah, not, bro, you know, it's all over just during the game. I said, all right, cool. Like, sometimes you just want to check a little motherfucking temperature, that's all.
I mean.
So it works out both, but I feel you though.
Y'all still at the same park.
Yeah, but in the heat of the moment, you want to see what that person really about.
In the heat of the moment, I ain't trying to touch nobody else's fucking hands. That's what I'm saying.
That's why I do this. I do this. Boom, 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 boom. Keep it moving.
So do I.
And I go from there.
Yeah, but people nasty, man.
Yeah, that's some, bro. That turned me. I was like, man, I couldn't wait to talk about this on the pod. I was like, y'all some nasty motherfuckers for real. For real. But Jay, you played recently with Russell, right? Had a tournament recently?
No, ASA SeaWorld didn't make.
Oh, didn't make? Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Okay. So y'all gearing up for the big worlds? Yeah. Okay. When is that?
Oh, shit.
You don't?
Bro, I don't.
During the week, though?
No.
C's a weekend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because B starts on a Tuesday and they take Monday off. So it'll be like Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
But the next worlds I'm playing in is next weekend.
What's that?
I'm playing WSL D Worlds.
Oh, Panama City.
Yeah.
Week That's
week 2.
Week 2? That's the best one. That's the one everybody goes to.
And then
who you with?
Why Not Us?
Why Not Us? I know that team.
Casey, Eisenberg.
Oh, you playing with them boys?
Yeah. So I played with them. You remember a while back, Valdosta had young man ball and seniors on the same weekend? I won both on the same weekend.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I played with them.
Okay.
So as soon as they figured out I was like legit C and could be a drop for them, they asked me to come.
That's a good team.
Yeah. They had me sold. They were like, we hitting 10 and you catching. Oh, yeah, I'll come.
And Chris, he runs that ship.
Yeah.
Like he knows, that's a veteran guy. So he knows what he wants. And
then I heard they got a seniors tournament, a seniors WSL Worlds.
In Panama City?
Yeah. So week 1 is today.
Oh, for real?
This weekend.
Okay.
Week 2 next week. Then co-ed.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. They
then
do
co-ed,
seniors.
then seniors.
Yeah, they do seniors. Yes, they do.
Yeah, I don't know how the rankings work though.
Major plus type thing. I don't know.
I'm C in WSL, so I'm a regular major.
That's a good
See what I'm saying? I gotta.
You gotta ask for that Trey. Cause Trey play up there all the time.
Trey Hall?
Yeah.
I know. He's the one I heard it from.
Oh, okay,
he called me last night.
Yeah, he playing that shit all the time.
Yeah, he called me last night and asked me. He's like, "You want to try and put something together?" I was like, "What am I ranked?" He was like, "I don't know how that shit works." Like so the guy you said to call.
I'll be there week 2 and 3.
You gonna be there next week?
Yeah, I'll be there next week.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not gonna be
hustling. Oh,
yeah. I'm gonna have a tent at least at one park, maybe two parks. But they have another 5-field complex now. It starts with a T or something. I guess I'm there on the week 2 on Saturday. Is that
where the women's are at or something?
No, I think he said rec and E or something like that, which is cool. I'm okay because they spend money over there. But there's people bitching because I be moving.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So they don't want me on the main fields. You know what I mean?
They don't want you to be there.
But on week 3, I'm at Publix with the co-ed. So I'm at Publix for that weekend. But
I think D is at the Publix complex.
Really?
Yeah.
I ain't been up there in so long.
On turf. I ain't played there since I won Worlds.
And next week is the pump faking, right?
Yeah.
This week is straight.
Yeah.
Next week has women's and all that shit too.
They say this is no pump faking and higher arc. And I played in this, years back, a couple of times in the first week. The arc's not any higher.
No,
it's just they just stand there and serve it up.
Yeah, that's it. That's what's up though. I ain't never been there.
But playing for the surfboard.
Yeah. But Frank Brown has field 8 and 9. It's bigger.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and people don't ever realize that until they get on it. Because, WSL ball and you catch Worlds on the wrong weekend and it's 95 degrees.
Man, them balls.
It takes a grown man to hit that shit out.
What?
And they usually put C. C is on 8 and 9 the entire time. They don't play on any other field at Frank Brown. But in between, the mix of the bracket, other D games or E games get trickled in there, and you see people hitting it, just past the co-ed line and boo-booping like, it's 325 over here.
Hey, I always call this time as World's time where dudes get that room and all that shit, expecting to get something, and that girl gonna tell them, hey, I fell asleep. She's gonna be right home. Shit. Them dudes gonna be out there, get the whole layout, get the whole spread. Yeah. Dude, she gonna hit him with I fell asleep on you. Waste all his money, boy. That's fun times. I like hearing them stories right there, boy. It had a meme I posted, like a dude was on the bed, had a bottle of Hennessy, looking sad, like, she ain't coming. Fun times.
Dudes be doing that?
What?
They politic it all day at the park.
Politic it all day at the park, man.
I don't catch a lot of the like that category. I don't catch a lot of them stories unless it's one of the homegirls.
Oh yeah,
coming around.
I got to sit back and watch this last time because I actually had workers and stuff. Like, you know what I mean. So I got to watch just the festivities and the people at BSC. It's wild, bro. It's so wild.
Our team younger too now, so
it's so wild.
They're outside, so you got to tell them like, all right, now
chill out, right?
We at the house eating. They're like, I'm going back to the park again. I'm like, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, I gotta go over here.
Yeah, the park again.
But it's crazy too because females be on the move too.
Oh, yeah.
Females be moving outside. Just like the dudes.
They be outside.
Yep, they jumping in and
They be outside. Ain't nothing wrong with it. They do your thing.
You see them, like you see somebody having a conversation, you see a female look over and then just slide in a conversation.
Real quick.
It's crazy. It's the craziest work, man. It's crazy work.
Hey, got some females out there move like dudes now. I'm telling you this now.
Worse than dudes sometimes. Says sometimes worse than dudes.
I thought he called the name just now, but I was like, oh.
Oh, no.
Damn.
I said, yeah, but yeah, a lot of females, they know what they want and they go get what they want too now. They be like that.
It be like that, for real.
Why you looking like you looking like this savage out there? Heck yeah.
I couldn't believe you almost slipped up right there.
Who, me? Mm-hmm. I wasn't going to call no name. I ain't calling no name. We don't do that out here.
That's aggressive.
My name is Bennett.
Aggressive.
My name is Bennett. And I ain't straight.
But what other dirt we got? I mean, let's see. We addressed the protesting.
No, not really.
Oh yeah, we didn't. Really
how do you feel about actual protesting?
I don't ever think it's. I think the only time I've ever done it, and I have done it like once or twice, but it's been for like a game or two before Worlds. Like before I'm not. Yeah, like before a championship of a world tournament.
Yeah.
I'm never going to be a stickler or worry about any of that stuff on a regular day because I feel, me personally, 9 out of 10 times when I bring a park to the field or a team to the park, I feel like I have the best team in the park or I don't waste my time. So, and I'm never going to protest because I think my team's not going to win the game. But if I can put my team in a world tournament to that championship or that thing because that team fucked up, I will consider it then.
Yeah.
I will. But only on that stage. I don't think any other time, because you're going to play somebody. If you get beat, you get better.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But if for a world and we're talking about, or we're talking about a cash prize of like 5,000 or more, then I'm going to be, I mean? I'll look, I'll take a look. And but I will never protest I will never protest, let a game go, start to get beat, see if I can beat the team, and then protest. I'll never do that.
Right.
If I'm doing it, it's out the gate. Right. You know what I mean? And we've had that happen to us multiple times. Mm-hmm. Even at WSL, we had people protest us because of Devin. And they waited until what? It was like 5th, 6th inning.
But it wasn't even the team we were playing against. Another rival team went over there and told them.
Yeah. Oh, I was there for that.
Yeah.
I was there for that. I remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
And I tried to explain to dude, I said, hey, look, save your money.
Yeah. Yep.
I said, this is a world tournament. I said, you can ask anybody about me. I'm not going to come here to lose a protest. I'm not going to do it. Like, this is a fully sponsored team. So, I'm not going to waste my money and bring us up here.
I had a coach like that, man. He know we fucking illegal and
still would take him.
And we get protests every time, though.
But that's also in the players, too.
What you talking about?
Nah, I ain't talking about
I say it, goddamn TD, bro. God,
not even TD. I'm not even think about TD. Bro, I'm like,
listen,
I'm talking about somebody else.
TD is a protest master?
No. He know.
I'm saying, he's illegal.
He know we riding dirty.
Listen, there's two sides of every coin. He is a firm believer. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And he ain't the only one.
Yeah.
So he feels like he's going into a field with all this shit going on. Well, I ain't bringing no knife to a gunfight. So that's how he approached it.
Yeah.
When I first came into softball, it was with TD. I lost a damn bet at one of my beer pong tournaments. I had to go play like league ball, and I started playing tournament ball with him. And my first Worlds was like 3 months after I started playing.
That's Vegas? We went to Vegas?
No, this was Disney.
Okay.
Well, Vegas was
the second
2 months after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we go to Disney, we're playing whatever, we're on the back Hess fields. And there's a bunch of chirping going on and people are talking. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, what's going on?
Like, what's going on? It was Jason Turner walking around.
Oh.
You remember him, right?
Protest master now.
Listen, this dude.
Oh, isn't that the guy from...
he got his own... I forgot.
Wasn't that the guy that was on the team for the...
Yeah.
Same guy.
With Drip.
Yeah.
Yeah. So back then, he used to walk around and tell a team from Montana, a team from Idaho, hey... Yeah. That Florida team's illegal, blah, blah, and rat everybody out.
That's wild.
Protest master.
Constantly. So there's two sides of every coin. So I get it. Like, if you're illegal, you deserve to get protests.
Right. And
if you're not illegal, you deserve to get your ass beat because you brought a knife to a gunfight. Right. So, but what I never understood about protests, so I'm in the same standpoint. do not play the fucking game. And then once you losing, go protest. Right. And if you use the excuse, oh, we was just trying to get our swings in. Nah, dog, batting cage is over there. Yeah, wasted everybody's time. But as a former director, Justin, why is every sanction set up to where you have to pay money to protest?
That I don't know. I never even asked that question.
Just came into it like that.
Yeah.
So the way I see it is, if I'm a director and I've got site directors, right? So say we're at Valdosta, I've got 2 site directors, right? I got a HUC and myself, and then probably a couple other people helping out, whatever. Almost all of us combined pretty much know the field, right? We probably know by name and by rank 80% of what's playing today, right? If you see something that's wrong, walk the fuck over. Hey, get out.
Right.
Done. This way, you ain't got to worry about making it down to the championship and then facing a stacked team or whatever the fuck. That's what I never understood. Why do they make it the team's responsibility to protest? Like when you come down from Ohio to Worlds, I don't know you or anybody you brought. How do I protest you? So they leave it open for people to cheat constantly. Again, I do not give a shit, and I'm not scared of anyone that puts their pants and shoes on the same way I do. I'll play anybody. Does not bother me. But when we go up to Ohio, same thing. They don't know any of us. You know, we don't have last names on the back of our jerseys because we have sponsors and whatnot. It's not to cheat or be deceitful in any way.
To be honest, sometimes I do that on purpose. Sometimes we will purposely not put numbers on or names on the back for a couple of reasons. One, you have pickups.
Right.
Jerseys need to be able to go, and then sometimes too, when you are illegal, it makes it harder.
Right.
Like when we were in Vegas, we didn't have it on the back and we were calling Sport Jerry because nobody knew him as Jerry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like that stuff, it happens.
Sometimes you got to.
Yeah. But why are the teams responsible for protesting to people they've never even seen before? So how would they know what's legal, what's not?
And it's kind of like, isn't it a kind of a slap in the director's face because it's the director's job to learn to know the teams are legal coming. So you're telling me I didn't do my job?
So no matter what, even if you did your job, you checked the roster, hey, everyone's good there, right?
But where does the $100 go?
If you lose the protest, the director keeps it. That's what I'm saying. This fucking
pays an umpire.
It's a goddamn scam. So if you did your job as a director, right? You said my whole team's legal. I show up. There's no check-in process.
Yeah. And now you got to go back on your word after you, especially for a world tournament, because your roster got to get approved.
My roster's approved. My team shows up. There's no me coming to check in with all the players with their IDs. Hey, this is us. Blah blah. Okay, good to go. At least you're 2 steps out of the 3 there. So that if you see somebody that did not check in, hey, get the fuck out. Not the player, the team. Cheated, gone. But it never happens that way. There's no check-in period. There's no, like they're trying to move the player cards or whatever. That's not a real player card.
Yeah.
Like, I just think it could be policed a lot better to eliminate all the protests. But I guess if people are losing fucking $100 here, $100 there.
It should go to the other team though. Like, yeah, you want to be stupid?
Yeah, 100%.
Let me get that 100. You're gonna donate to our lunch. Or
nah, you got to pay the director $100 for doing their job and looking shit up.
Right. Wow. See, that's why I like the circuit. Circuit, you can't go past 2 innings.
And protest?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't go past 2 innings. So you want to be past 2 innings, your ass stuck. So that eliminates all that stuff of trying to waste time.
Unless something happens after the 2nd inning. Like if they put in an illegal player in the 4th inning, you can protest that.
Oh, yeah. Put it in. Yeah, but if a straight protest, like race or whatever.
Oh, you mean like when Bobby gets misspelled the last names and shit?
They kind of backed off that a little bit because those rules was tough, boy. We was on there examining. That wasn't Bobby, it was Daryl.
Daryl
crazy. So
but we're gonna get ready to get out of here on this episode. But I did want to bring up something, and it's not really an issue for us to talk about. I want you guys to hit us up and let us know who you would like to have on the show. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Because a lot of the people that we want to have on the show right now they're in the middle of worlds and they have responsibilities and different things that, you know, have not been able to get them here. Yeah. So if you guys have some personalities, or if you guys have some people that you really think that would add value, or have some tea, or have some stuff, we highly encourage you to hit us up, and we are more than open to it. We appreciate you all, and please, like, I got the email with the topics. We will address the stuff you have, including if you have some good tea, by all means, bring it to us, and we're going to talk about it and put our 2 cents in it. We may know about the situation, we may not. But so I may ask you to elaborate on it, you know what I mean, before we get into it. But I just want to say again, we appreciate all of you. We appreciate all the support you guys are giving us. We appreciate all the support you're giving Hype Sports. And we will see you guys next week. Again, say it, Kill, for them.
Like, comment, and subscribe. And y'all at the park, don't tell me, I like what y'all do. Okay, the first thing I'm going to ask you is, did you subscribe to the park?
Yeah, I have to see people's phones. They be lying in my face.
Yeah, so I appreciate, we do appreciate the support on this item. But like, comment, subscribe, so we can keep this thing rolling.
All right, guys, and we'll see you on the next episode of Petty Talk Podcast. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Petty Talk. Hope you go and like and follow and subscribe. Stay tuned. We're doing weekly episodes with new guests, new personalities. So look forward to seeing you guys all soon. Make sure you go and like, subscribe on all social media platforms.